Listening to your inner knowing, inner knowledge, secret knowledge that only comes to you through your higher self, through a higher realm of education. Isn't like education or knowledge that you receive from a mentor. This secret knowledge comes from a higher realm, a higher vibration, and the only way to do that is to elevate to that frequency to receive that information. And the only way to tap into that is through the subconscious, is to do the work to clear the path to the subconscious, so then you have that ability to receive and retain that information. Because we can open ourselves to that knowledge, but actually retaining that information, actually understanding that information in order to elevate, to receive. Because if we receive information but then we don't practice it, then that information is unattainable. That information was pointless, and that you weren't meant for that information. It's like someone that when you're not receptive to information being given to you, you're not in the same receptacle to that information, to the same vibration frequency essentially to that information, then it's essentially like when you receive information from someone and without any initiation from you, like, oh, I'm curious about this, or I want to know more about that. It's that person telling you information, and then you're kind of just staring at them like, why the fuck did you tell me that information? Like, I literally don't fucking care. It's kind of like that, where you're like, I don't even know why that person is talking to me, because that information is literally going into one ear and goes out the other. The High Priestess knowledge, secret knowledge, so this could even be like the Illuminati, like secret knowledge, secret society knowledge, conscious and tapping into that moon. So that's tapping into your shadow. You can only elevate to the High Priestess when you tap in not just your light, but because the High Priestess is about duality. She has two pillars beside each other, so it's not just accepting the light part, it's also accepting your darkness, and that intercepts into to elevate you. But I'm getting like some kind of like secret knowledge you're receiving from your higher realm, secret society knowledge, because I never received that information in regards to the High Priestess. But the High Priestess is about your intuition. The bare bones of the High Priestess in traditional tarot, it's about your tapping into your intuition, receiving like, it's that like subconscious, inner knowing, higher self knowledge, where you're able to tap into an elevation without the ego interrupting you. It's like that. No. Yeah, okay, yeah. You're going to receive like some information from your intuitive sense self. It's really going to break your heart. It's going to be detrimental. I mean, this is going to be like information that completely debilitates you. Like you might not even want to hear it, but it comes from a higher source, your higher self. I'm sorry. This is gonna completely fucking debilitate you, and I'm gonna have to like figure out what the Three of Swords is, because it's something, and maybe you already know this, Sagittarius, that it's something from your higher self, higher knowledge that's separate from your ego, where your ego can't interrupt, and it's going to facilitate secret knowledge, or it could be even secret information comes through without the ego, and while it completely debilitates you. Three of Swords is a painful situation. Oftentimes it's seen as like a breakup. Oftentimes it is always associated with a breakup, but it also it could be like an ending to something. It doesn't have to be, because it is, Swords is about information. So, and we can see like the lightning bolt. So this is going to be like an almost tower moment. Oftentimes Three of Swords comes with a tower moment, but it is receiving information that it then leads to a complete debilitation. Like while you are completely debilitated, it is a death of your old self. So I feel your higher self is leading you towards ending something that is actually going to be a death of you, but it's a death of you for a new beginning. because tens always 1 plus 0 is 1. Tens in tarot often are always associated with 1, because 1 plus 0 equals 1, and it restarts, begins the cycle. And there is a cycle with tarot. Like if you haven't studied tarot, there is a cycle with tarot. That's the whole point of the Fool. The Fool is that they go through these cycles getting to end, and it starts all over again, kind of in the sense of the snake eating itself. It keeps on repeating. But there is something that you're ending, and something that you're being blinded to. Like, the energy that this is giving is that you've been given information, like an inner knowing maybe, or even like secret information given to you by someone else, like someone that's trying to have your back, and they're like, hey, this is what's going on behind sheets, behind the doors, and it completely debilitates you, but you're like, nope, not gonna fucking listen. I'm going to put myself in a self-limiting situation and keep myself in the situation, even though I am completely not binded or blinded. I blind myself. I bind myself, because this limits me, but it limits me to coerce me in staying safe in my ego, in what I think is good for me, and what keeps me safe in my pain and my suffering, because that is what is familiar. Oh yeah, this is totally, and see how it landed perfectly on the Three of Swords. This heartbreak, whatever it is, it doesn't have to be a relationship. It's going to lead you to isolation, but the Hermit is also about like seeking knowledge. It's the lantern within. It's that journey within. And to know yourself is the highest abundance that you can receive in this realm as a human being, in this human experience. So you are gonna go on this journey. And it's interesting because the Two of Cups is at the back of the deck, and Two of Cups is about coming together with another individual that also has their cup filled up to the same amount that you are, and these two individuals are coming together, providing each other the same frequency of love and devotion and openness and vulnerability to each other. It's not one over the other. This is a journey of love. This is a journey of two individuals that are coming together, and they accept each other on their own journeys. It's interesting how one is light and one is dark, with dark colors. So again, there's this duality. But the Two of Cups is often associated with two people coming together in equal parts. And the Two of Cups tells me like two people that welcome each other on their own journeys. It's like unconditional love. You accept that person on their journey no matter where they are. Like Two of Cups isn't about being at the highest elevation, and then once you do, then you find your true love. It's about coming together with a vulnerability and a trust that that person will accept you for your light and your shadows. So it's a painful situation in regards to something that you're manifesting physically, a physical manifestation of something to do with your finances. King of Vessels. Why am I getting people? So are these people? What is the Three of Swords? Page of Cups, clarifying the Ten of Swords. So this is like an immature, someone that is intuitively open to their feelings, but there's like this immature tendency. Because I'm saying this because it is about the Three of Swords and Ten of Swords. So this is about a painful experience. This is about something that has a shadow aspect. So what might be coming up for you is that this painful experience has to do with an individual who might be manipulative with their emotions. This person is like self-gratifying in their because Nine of Cups is often associated with like a gratitude. Even if he doesn't have all the Nine of Cups, he's still grateful, and he is in the joy of what he has. Again, I keep reminding myself and you that the Three of Swords is about a painful situation. So I see this individual, because the King of Vessels or the King of Cups in the negative, in the shadow aspect, the King of Cups is manipulative. This is an individual who knows how to manipulate people, and this is someone that's in their own vices, in their own gratuitous. Like, this is someone that needs to be constantly gratified for their rewards or their awards. And also they're immature, because Page of Coins and Page of Cups are individuals that are very like inspired and creative, and it's like this inspiration that for potential of your coins, your money, your physical manifestations, as well as a potential for like your intuition and your emotional like satisfaction. And the Page of Cups is also associated with your intuition, so getting those intuitive hits, because often the Page of Cups is like associated with like talking to the fish, which is like talking to your feelings, it has this like almost madman image where it's like someone's like talking to their feelings. The painful situation that's occurring is something in regards with your money and feelings, in regards to a person or just your association with money. Three of Swords is intuitive information that you're with the Page of Cups. It's intuitive information in regards to like someone manipulating with money, someone using your feelings with money. And this is someone that feels that they have you in their bag, like you're just another trophy. It's giving off like this smug feeling. But you really need, with the Three of Swords, you really need to pay attention to your intuitive messages, especially with the High Priestess. I feel you will come in. The Page of Coins is like coming into money, or coming into an opportunity to make more money, because that Page of Coins has that opportunity, that creativity to where a project will lead to more abundance. But the fact that you have this with the Three of Swords tells me that this is actually going to create like an unhappy situation. This is actually going to trigger like a painful situation, that even if the Page of Coins is about manifesting money, but I feel this has to do with like controlling your emotions and in regards to your finances. The difficulty might be with the King of Vessels and the Nine of Cups, it could be difficult in this painful situation to be in that gratifying situation. But I think that's where you're led, your advice is, with the Three of Swords and 10 of Swords, is to master your emotions and don't have your emotions completely debilitate you, but actually be in the gratifying opportunity that a painful situation might bring us. And the Page of Coins with the Page of Cups on either side tells me that there is an opportunity through a painful situation maybe to listen to your intuitive hits and your opportunities for a project that might actually lead to more abundance, because he's holding a coin with grapes on it, and so there's this potential that this one coin will build up a whole vine. This one coin will actually, an investment will actually lead to creating a huge business, a huge multi-million-dollar business or whatever. King of Vessels with Nine of Cups and Page of Cups. This is about being grateful for what you have, and at the same time listening to your emotional intuition to bring in more. So this is essentially like how gratitude for what we already have can actually provide initiation from spiritual messages to bring more of what you are grateful for. Or it's like what they say, if you like showing gratitude for what you already have, then it brings in more to be grateful for in regards to abundance. But this will come through in a very painful situation. So you have to watch out for that, because your intuition, like, this isn't going to be an easy situation to get through, because it is going to lead to a self-mastery. I think you just need to continue going to your mastering your cups as the king of vessels, having that gratitude of you not focusing so much on letting things fall away where things fall away. People move away, or if people decide to leave you, or if people decide to hurt you, and it is a complete betrayal and debilitation. The Ten of Swords, I always get like the death of Caesar, like a betrayal, and often the Ten of Swords comes right after a Three of Swords anyway. So it's like this betrayal and complete death of a monarchy. And oftentimes death comes after the Ten of Swords, because it is about a new beginning. You have to, like, with a painful situation, it is advised to continue to focus on, not like ignore the painful situation, but like focus on what you have. Focusing on what we are grateful for expands that coin.